Morning. What does number 1 have in common? Because there's a 1 right here. So what does they have in common? 1 UT, right? Or just a UT? Alright, so what's 7 divided by 1? 7. Alright, you had 2 U's. You took one of them to the front. So how many do you have left? 1. You had 2 T's. You took one of them to the front. How many do you have left? You got 1. Alright, so then 21 divided by 1 is 21. Alright, you had a U, but he went to the front. So you don't have him anymore. Then you had 2 T's. You took one to the front. So you got 1 left. And then minus, you can't forget this piece right here. Minus 1. Because when you distribute this back, it still has to give you this minus UT back here. Alright, what about number 2? What do these two have in common? 5x. Very good. So 15 divided by 5 is 3. 25 divided by 5 is 5. And you had 2 x's, and you took one of them to the front. So you have 5x. Feel okay? Alrighty. And then number 3, what's the only thing they have in common? A w. So that'd be 1.6w plus 6. Is that Madeline here? Well, look. Alright, what about, let's do number 5. Number 5 is a little easier first. What do we have? So instead of F, we're going to put 450. And instead of C, we're trying to find C. So instead of D, we're going to put 10. Alright, what can I do first? You can do that exponent. So 10 to the 3rd power. Thank you. What's 10 to the 3rd power? 1,000? Okay, now what? Divide. You are multiplying. So divide. So what's 450 divided by 1,000? 0.45. There we go. That's pretty easy. That's fine, that'll work too. But I mean, it's the same thing you're doing right here. It's just, actually, it's a little faster if you do it this way because it's just one answer instead of having to deal with 5 answers. Alright, so let's look at this. On a particular road map, have y'all ever read a road map before? Like besides on your phone? Okay, alright, good. Alright, so you got a scale. You got a 1/2 inch represents 18 miles. So 1/2 of an inch is 18 miles. So that means, how much would a whole inch be? How much? 36 miles. There you go. So it says, about how many miles apart are 2 towns that are 2.5 inches apart on the map? So an inch is 36, so it'd be 2 times 36. How much? Yeah. And then plus 18. So 2 times 36 is how much? 72 plus 18? 90. There you go. Okay? Alright. The factoring stuff's not going away, guys. I'm here in the mornings, I'm here in the afternoons, I'm here 0 period. You just gotta come see me, okay? Alright, you can send me an email. All you gotta do is just come see me and I'll help you. I mean, if you got an elective period or even lunch, just come see me. We have 0 period tomorrow. We do not have 0 period Friday. And then you got 1 more on Monday. And that's it. You've got 2 left. And then the quarter is over next week. So we got to get hopping, okay? We got 1 more test next week and 1 more quiz Wednesday, tomorrow. So y'all get ready for that. All right, you got a note card on your desk, okay? That note card is what we're going to do in just a minute. But before we do that, we're going to do a checkpoint on the graphing and the domain and range stuff. So if you're not ready to take this checkpoint, that's fine. But you can't take the quiz Wednesday until you take the checkpoint. So we've only got 1 week left. So if you're not ready to take this checkpoint, I would grab my workbook, if I were you, because I can help you on workbook problems, but I can't help you on your checkpoint problems, okay? So that's up to you. If you need to grab your workbook, grab your workbook. If you think you're ready for your checkpoints, which we've been doing it for a week, so...